Hi. It is the season of all these new premieres from the US right now, and the newest one I have seen is the Lethal Weapon pilot episode. Um, if you like, I'm a child of the '80s, and Lethal Weapon is one of those films that I grew up with. You can see from the picture there, Gibson, Danny Glover. I kind of felt that they were irreplaceable. So that when I heard some time ago that they were gonna turn Lethal Weapon into a TV series, my initial gut reaction was horror and disgust, really. But the more I thought about it, the more I felt maybe I was just being a bit too precious. Um, because I wanted to see Gibson and Danny Glover back in those roles. So I wasn't really that interested in it. And leading up to the pilot episode, to the premiere, if you like, I'd seen a lot of stuff on YouTube, people talking about it, they'd seen it early, and there was a decent amount of buzz about it. A lot of people were being quite positive from what I could see, and some of these people were actually diehard Lethal Weapon fans. So um, they kind of convinced me to have a look at this. So on last night, Sunday night, yeah, I watched the pilot, and overall, I wasn't overly disappointed. I thought it was pretty good. Um, some of the early signs I thought were very good. It was action packed. I mean, for anybody, if you like, who TV these days is full of gritty dramas, gritty realistic dramas, quite a lot of the time. And if you're wanting that with this show, don't bother because it's just as bonkers as the movies really in regards to its action. It's unbelievable action really, but they kind of caught that magic from the movies really. Kind of unbelievable action, fast paced. What I think does let it down in the early, certainly in the pilot episode, is almost like the chemistry between the two leads. Um, it it felt rushed. What they crammed into the first movie, if you like, which was like a 2 hour movie, they tried to cram into 45 minutes here, and it felt rushed. The chemistry between them, the relationship building between them, and essentially they've got a whole series to build this with. I think they needed to have a bit more tension between them for a few episodes, really. And I kind of felt by the end of the first episode they were where they were at the end of the first movie, buddies almost. So it did feel a bit rushed. So I think they've really blown it there. I think they had an opportunity here to build on the tension that was early on between these two. I thought could have been the driving force for this series, and to the point where eventually they do become pals. Um, so overall, I think it's a good start. Um, it is very respectful to the movies. You know, same character names, family members, all that kind of stuff. Riggs's wife getting killed, him living in a caravan on the beach, sort of thing. Trailer, um, very much similar to the first one. So I'm hopeful that it will continue and it will get better. So it's worth giving it a go.